Welcome to the live stream, motherfuckers. Or the archive version. This is one of those surprise live streams. I'll give it a few minutes to let some people join in. Been in pain for the past couple days. Madison Gonzalez says hi. What up, Madison? Yep, you are the first one in here this time. Congratulations to you. So yeah, I've been in pain for the past couple of days. That's why I haven't been on. But tonight I'm basically just jumping on to let off some steam. Kind of been pissed off a lot today, you know, that type of thing. I mean, I'm not going to be negative the whole time on here. But I wouldn't be surprised if I start venting. Actually, there was there was a situation in the Publix parking lot today. So, next week I'm going to, congratulations. I was going to be going to Georgia too. Unfortunately, that got canceled for me. But at least somebody else gets to go to Georgia. So, if you go through the Cochran, Hawkinsville area of Georgia, just know, I don't know if I should reveal that much information. I'm sorry. It could put people in danger if I revealed that info. But yeah, so we were, I was riding with my mom at the Publix, and there was this lady that we were waiting for her to back out to where we could pull into the spot. And there was a woman that was, it doesn't matter that she was a woman, but she was behind us. Like, she made us wait to move up to where she could pull out behind us by basically standing in front of the vehicle. Well, she gets in her vehicle. We're waiting for the car to pull out of this one spot that we can pull it into. And she starts honking her horn. So I stick my finger out the window saying, hold on. Now, my mom wanted to jump out. But I stopped her, and I stuck my finger out the window. I'm like, just hold on. And it was an older woman that we were waiting on to back out and to pull away to where we could get the spot. So it was really on her. So when she finally pulled out and moved to where we could pull into it, the lady behind us who was honking the horn that could have drove around or backed out and went the other direction, she's going to pull up and stop and stare. So I rolled down the window and I looked at her. I'm like, are you okay? And she just shook her head no. And I was like, oh, you're not okay. Okay, well, fuck you. But anyway, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and catch up here. But I don't know if I'm going. Chance Reed says okay. Because of the, Madison Gonzalez, because of the tickets are expensive, I might not go. Yeah, that sucks. Fortunately, in Florida, I can just drive there. So why did I? Basically, there was a scheduling issue. Previous commitments, that sort of thing. Chance Reed says good. Chance Reed says, oh. Madison says, LOL. Gray Miller says, hey. Hey, Gray, welcome back. Jordan and Casey says, hi. What up, Jordan and Casey? Amen JJJ, or Amen Triple J. I'm going to call you Triple J. I'm high as hell right now. Holy, okay, hold on to that thought, Amen Triple J. Gray Miller, congrats on being out of the hospital. Thank you for that. Carla, forgive me if I say it wrong, so Brian, this is my first time coming across you. Well, hopefully it won't be the last. Okay, so Triple J, if you're still in here. Alright, so I think I'm going to turn this into a thing also. Anytime that somebody says that their mind is right at any level, I'm going to have to join in. Is that beer? No, that was actually Diet Cranberry Juice. But I do have coffee right next to me. Bacon Army says, what the hell are you doing? Bro is drinking beer. No, I'm not drinking beer. Carlos said that I had a cigarette. I did. Bacon Army says, bro is about to be drunk. Nope, I don't drink. Triple J, that's a sub for you, man. Join. Yeah, dude. Triple J, here we go. That was for Triple J. Blah blah man says, yo blah blah man. Yo blah blah man. Bacon Army says, oh my bad, I thought you was drinking beer. Nope. Blah blah man vape. Yep. Bacon Army, do you know that's not good for you? If you're referring to the vaping, yeah, I do. Carla says your lungs can get black if you smoke too much. They can, but they don't always. I actually just got examined. They said that my lungs were clear, and I've been smoking since I was 7 years old. I'm 43 now. I'm not trying to, put up an argument. I'm not saying that everybody else will have the same experiences that I've had. I'm just saying that that I'm good at the moment. Bacon Army, well, that's not good for you. I agree. Not all things are good for me, but and Triple J says it's therapeutic. Yes, it is very therapeutic. And I'm not proud of how long I've been smoking cigarettes. I'm just being honest. Bacon Army says, why are you outside? Well, I am homeless. I do have a few resources that allow me to, camp out in the backyard or sleep inside of an office building where I have a friend that runs the call center that I do hours at and stuff like that. So I'm able to pull some strings here and there, but outside for the night. Madison Gonzalez, the way you said fuck you at the start got me laughing. Yep. Let's see here. Carla, isn't it a bit young to smoke it? It is very young. I will admit that it is very young age to start smoking. But my dad was 16 when I was born, and by the time I got to 7, I wanted to be like my dad, and I basically did it because I was copying him. Triple J, times were different back then. You could get your hands on anything. Yeah, pretty much. Blah blah man, it would be 1980. I was born in 1981. Bacon Army says, man, I hope you get better. I hope you get some money for you can buy yourself a house and maybe have a wife and a good life. I currently have a wife that I'm trying to get rid of. one day, like I keep saying, I will go into further detail with that, but it's not time for that. But yeah, eventually I'll be divorced, and I do appreciate the good wishes there, and the hopes for me to come up with some money and buy a home and all that. I would like to get back on my feet again. Now, I will say this. I am currently looking for work. It's just with my health and the way that my physical capability is, I can only do like desk jobs right now. That is coffee. I did bring out some crackers that I was going to dunk in it, but then I was like, nah, I'll just drink it. Did you actually, Madison says, did you actually smoke at 7? Yes. When I started, I used to cough my lungs out, but then I learned how to do it right, and yeah. And then I started smoking heavy when I was 12. Okay, I started doing this before I jumped on, and whoever said that I had a cigarette was right. I just completely forgot that I laid it in my lap, and I just found it. It burned out, but I thought I had felt some warmth earlier. That should tell you something. Carla says, my mom threw a cup in her room. She was very mad, though I got scared, very scared. What kind of cup did she throw? And did she, like, throw it aggressively, or did she just, like, throw it quick, but not in an angry way, or... Bacon Army says, what do you want to get rid of? Your wife? I'm not trying to be in your business. Oh, okay, why would I want... Okay, so, in a nutshell, she was unfaithful. She lied about me hitting her. Got me put in jail. Totally fucked up my life. More details, and I'll go into that some other time. And by the way, I got nothing to hide, so feel free to ask what you want. It's just how much time I'm going to spend on answering the question is all it is. Bacon Army, oh yeah, do you have kids? Yep, got 2 daughters. Get gooder, why you ignoring me? Get gooder, I'm not. I just sometimes don't always get to the chat as quickly as I would like to, but that's the first message that I've seen from you. So if you did say something before, I did not see it anywhere. Not ignoring you. That's not the case. Bacon Army, oh man, you probably had a bad wife, man. You need to get... Yeah, but I got to get all my ducks in a row before I can go getting a divorce, because most of the problem has to do with the fact that we have kids, and what will happen to them with the situation at hand. Blah blah man, he's trying to. Yep. Carla, aggressively. It was plastic though. Okay. Well, I mean, unless she was like arguing with someone, maybe it was nothing. Maybe she was just letting off some steam, throwing a plastic cup into her room. It was her room, correct? Blah blah man says, I currently do have to pay child support, but since I'm not working, as long as I'm filling out 30 applications in 30 days, that satisfies the child support department until I can get a job. Bacon Army also says, are you going to find a way to come back up and get the money and have a better life than being homeless? If I could give you $2,000, I would. Well, I appreciate that. And yes, this isn't my first time being homeless. I've been on top of the world many times, and through bad decisions have ended up falling down into the gutter again, but I always managed to get back on my feet. I've only been homeless this go around for like 7 or 8 months. There was one period of time I was homeless for like, at the most, I was homeless for 2.5 years straight. So yeah, Bacon Army, bro, you smoking again? Actually, I'm going back to the same cigarette I was smoking earlier that I had stopped to do the vape with. Carla, I just subscribed to you. Thank you for the subscription. Everybody else, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when all the videos come out. Tell your friends about me and have them tell 2 friends and then have them tell 2 friends and then have them tell 2 friends. Blah, blah, man. Do you have religion? I don't call it religion. I call it a relationship. But I recently have kind of reconstructed my whole outlook. So I am of the apostolic doctrine of Christianity, which is very tightly rooted in Judaism, but I consider myself to be a zealot. But I'm not going after political figures and religious leaders that, side with oppression. It's more no king but God, and I'm not afraid to kill if I have to kill. Wow, that's a lot of chatting. Hold on. No, I liked, thank you, Carla. Madison says, I usually watch videos like this. Beverly Hills is like a family movie. And they said that they usually have ghosts in there. Damn it. Ghosts in their house because the dad brought a statue, but sometimes I would think it's fake. Bacon Army, what bad choices did you make? You have to learn to make good choices. God don't like when you make bad choices. I just wanted to let you know. Yes, I do know that. Carla, my bad. I knew what you meant there, Carla. Carla. Madison says, I can't type that much. Madison said I couldn't type that much. Okay. Casey Walls, must have hard times and tribulations in life. It's all about getting back up and pushing forward. This year was hard on me. Found out my 2 kids aren't mine, and my wife has been cheating the whole time. Yeah, that sucks, dude. I know where you're coming from with it. I've got a tribute tat on my back, which I'll show one day, to triplets that she made me believe were mine. But they weren't. So I totally understand where you're coming from. Amanda says, I'm back. Welcome back, Amanda. Bacon Army, I just want to know, do you have ADHD? Well, you would think that I do, because I did eat some walnuts and, coffee. I hope that answered the question. Amanda, 3 number 1 foam fingers, thank you. And some other symbols that I have no idea what they mean. Carla, tell me your life story. Everything happened like everything. What happened? Like, I want to know. By the way, my mom used to get slapped when she was a kid. Yeah, it sucks whenever a kid gets smacked around or whatever the case might be. The life story, be on the lookout for one of those types of videos. That is coming soon. It'll be a live stream version. I just don't have enough time to do it tonight. Aiden says, I think that's short for was up. I'm 43. I'm out of the loop. I don't know if that's what it means, but hopefully that's what it means. What's up to you, Aiden? Madison, I watched a video. It was a YouTuber called the Beverly Hills. It's a family video that had ghosts in their house because there was a statue, but I think it was fake because if they recorded it more. Triple J, what city are you in, if you don't mind me asking? No, I don't mind. I'm representing the Tampa Bay area of the state of Florida, the gunshine state of America. My city is the trigger in the state shaped like a gun. Anyway. Carla says, do you have PTSD? From relationships, yes. From car accidents, yes. From nearly dying of many health complications, which I'll cover another time, yes. I have PTSD emotionally, mentally, and physically. Casey Walls says, I'm just glad I found out while they were young. It sucks because those kids were my whole life. Yeah, I know the feeling. This year has been trying to figure out who I am. I know what you mean. That's what I've been doing this year. Since like March or April, I've doing this whole time that I've been homeless. This time, I've been trying to find myself, and I think I'm getting to that point. Madison says, because how they didn't know it was the ghost that was knocking all the stuff down. Oh, that sounds like a pretty good show. But yeah, I would say it's fake. Bacon Army retracted a couple of messages there. Hopefully, I'm the. Bacon Army says you are the best. Thank you. Madison says, just to let you know, I said more. No, I understand, Amanda. All right, Madison. Sorry. I understand, Madison. I was kind of putting it all together. Answered the PTSD thing. I really want to give you money. I'm not going to tell you to give me money. But if anyone would like to, my Cash App is $UNCLEJD333. You can find that info in the description box of the majority of my videos, along with my contact information if you ever want to call, text, email, whatever the case might be. I will be doing call-in live talk shows and shit like that, by the way. Carla says, does Florida have hurricanes? How the heck did you even survive the hurricanes? So fortunately, I was able to stay with family during the storms. We did get. I was actually at my friend's call center during Helene, and I had shot some video footage of that. You can find that on my channel, by the way. The entire parking lot was flooded, but it was pretty crazy. Milton, where I was at, was just more wind. Bacon says, I hope you get money you can buy yourself a new house and live a good life and feed your children. I appreciate that. Triple J says, what's the plan? I'm planning on hitting this pen again here in a moment. Bacon says, I subscribe to you. Thank you for that. Madison says, in one of the oldest videos of the Beverly Hills, I did not know they were surviving with the ghosts. Were torturing them, and I don't know they ended the video even while tortured. I'm gonna look that up and see what it is that you're talking about. That Madison says it's like force choking but invisible. Okay. Madison Gonzalez says, so I would say it's fake. No, yeah, it is. Also want to say thank you to everyone that's been subscribing and liking and all that. Appreciate it. The more subscribers and the more likes and all that shit I get, the closer to monetization I get. And, it'll help. I am going to be doing a video or a live stream showing off the different merchandise designs that I currently have. One of them I'm still working on. That was for celebrating hitting 300 subscribers. Last time I checked, I was at 322. A few people mentioned that they subscribed, so I haven't done the math or even checked it since then. Carla says, I'm sorry, I have to go. I'm going to eat. Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Keep an eye out for my live streams. I do them a lot now, so, I'm out there. Bacon Army says, it's scary being out there by yourself with nobody, with you, just you in the dark. There's ants and stuff on the floor. Do you have something on the floor where you sleep? Yes. Actually, currently, I've been staying 2 nights inside the office building that my friend runs, 2 nights on the outside, and 3 nights I've been spending at my friend's house, which I call my extended stay hotel. That's where I'm currently at now, in their backyard. um, but yeah, I don't have a lot of resources, but the resources that I have, I know how to make them stretch and make them do what I need them to do. Let's see here. Madison Gonzalez, there's a YouTuber named Life of Luxury, and people have been asking to come to their house because people that they know has been creeping them out. Oh, and that's another thing. If anybody's got any YouTubers to suggest to me to check out, I'm always looking to find another person to watch. Bacon Army, you look like you're cold. Do you have a blanket to keep you warm? Because you know that Christmas is coming up and it's going to get really cold outside. So I just want to know, do you have a blanket? Yes, I have several blankets actually right behind me here. That red colored thing, that's a sleeping bag. I have a blanket underneath it. I also have my jacket out here. It's actually not that cold tonight in the Central Florida area. It's actually pretty comfortable. But they said that temperatures are supposed to be feeling warmer tomorrow than they were today. But overnight it could get kind of cool, but you know, I do have stuff to stay warm. But thank you for the concern. Madison says, so some of the videos they would just leave them, leading them to facing their death. There was Faces of Death a long time ago. That was a fucked up film. Mike says, stay strong, my man. Damn right. I have no choice but to. Bacon Army, do you watch the news? Not really. If somebody's talking about it and something catches my ear, I'll look it up, but I really don't keep up with the news because it's so fucking depressing nowadays. I get tired of the negativity. Bacon Army, if you can watch the news, you will see that it's getting really cold outside. Oh, for like the weather and shit? Yeah, I stay up on that. That I do stay up on. But yes, I do have a blanket. There was a point that I wanted to jump on here for. What was it? Oh yeah. Hang on. Do you sleep on the floor or on the blanket? I just want to know. Here, I use a blanket and a sleeping bag. At one of my other locations, I've actually got what I call a bedroll. It's a canvas base with several fleece blankets for padding and to cover up with. Bacon Army, I feel you, man. You already have a bad life. You don't need a bad life, though. I feel you. But this time around, like the other times that I was homeless, I kind of, woe is me, woe is me. Not this time. This time, I'm going to turn it around, make it serve a purpose. As I'm going through it, maybe my story can help others. But I also try to provide entertainment for people. But it's also like a hobby for me to keep me sane. But if people want to watch it, and if I get enough watchers, and if YouTube gets me monetized to where I can make money off of it, fuck yeah, I'm doing it. Bacon Army says, do other people be making noise in their house when you be going to sleep, or do you hear something when you go to sleep? Just wanted to know. No, I'm a pretty good sleeper. Once I doze off, I'm out. Lati says, what's up, Uncle JD? What up? Madison, a powerful snowstorm could hit the U.S. ahead of Thanksgiving. I wish we had that type of thing down here in Florida, where we had snowstorms, but we don't get snow. That sucks. So before I forget, I'm trying to set up a special live stream for Sunday. Hang on a second. Bacon says, when I watch on the news before the storm came, like a few weeks ago, they said they are getting all the homeless people. Did they get you? No. Now, in the state of Florida, they passed a law that started on October 1st called the No Sleeping in Public Law, and it was really a law against being homeless. And then a few days later, Helene comes through, and it caused a bunch of people to be put out of their homes. So it's like Ron DeSantis, and everybody else that was involved, got that law passed. And then it was like God was like, okay, boom. And now there's a whole bunch of new homeless people. So you can't arrest us all. So fuck you. But if you're talking about them getting help for all the homeless people, I'll tell you one thing. FEMA didn't do shit. Our county people did things. Florida Red Cross did things. But FEMA didn't do shit. Fuck FEMA. Lati says you should come up to Maple Rapids, Michigan and live with my Aunt Nicole. Possibly. Been to somewhere around Pontiac, Michigan when I was 7. That was fucking awesome. Madison, I really love snow. Me too. Bacon Army, why in Florida it don't snow? We're too close to the equator. Our temperatures don't get low enough. I mean, we've had snow down here before where it would fall, but the time it hit the ground, it was melted already. Bacon Army, never touched snow in my life before. Bro, it's a wonderful feeling. Bro, you got a new fucking vape? Huh? No, you're good. You can say whatever you want in here. You can cuss all you want. Wait a minute. Madison Gonzalez, Uncle JD has said something before. Alright, let me try to see that. Powerful snowstorm. Are you referring to the powerful snowstorm hit the U.S. ahead of Thanksgiving? Let's see here. Why the hell did you smoke another fucking cigarette? Because honestly, I'm planning on going to sleep after this one. So this is just how I'm timing it out. Bacon Army, my bad, didn't mean to curse. No. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. Here's my rule. You can say whatever you want to say in here. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I don't give a fuck. And if anyone in the chat starts having a debate or going at each other, that's fine. You can have heated discussions in here. You can playfully jab back and forth with each other. Just don't become overly offensive or cross any lines or anything like that. That's when I'm going to step in and have a problem with it. But as long as y'all can keep it civil, y'all can have at it in the chat. I don't give a fuck. But no racial slurs. No... I don't care where the fuck you stand on the LGBTQ community issues, whether you're for it or against it, I really don't give a fuck. That is your choice. But don't be using offensive slurs in here. Okay? As long as everybody can talk to each other like they're a fucking human, you can have as heated of a disagreement or argument that you want to have, as long as you don't cross any lines. But when you're talking about me, I don't give a fuck. Say what you want. Madison says in February 14th, 2024, the snow is very soft and there was a lot of it also. Man, that sounds like paradise. Message retracted. While I'm still on here, if anyone can explain to me how, well, I could probably YouTube it to find out how to do it, but if anyone can explain it to me in an email, alright. This one's for Letty. Yeah, I meant to say that earlier. Whenever getting called out to do... Please don't make me go overboard with it, but within reason, when somebody tells me to take a hit or whatever, I'm gonna do it. And give them a shout out. Let's see here. Oh, wait, I didn't do it. Fuck, hold on. Here we go. Fuck, there's a roach in my house. Kill it. When I was in 3rd grade, I didn't like school because my teacher would always get me in trouble, and she would say, sometimes say that she would make me fail, and even one time got me embarrassed and also accused me of copying. That's fucked up. OG_boosted. You'll take one with me? Hell yeah. Here we go, doing the blink. You know what? I don't care what anybody says. I got some sexy ass eyes. Anyway. Sunday. And I only passed 2 classes when there was the last day of school, but luckily got into 4th grade. Fuck yeah. Way to go. You gotta keep on pushing through that stuff. No matter how much a teacher tries to hold you back, you gotta keep doing your thing. Sean, look, I've had so many teachers say, you'll never live to see 30. I'm 43. I went and visited him on my 31st birthday. And I was like, just wanted you to see me still breathing. And you can take me still breathing as a big, flat, fuck you. So yeah, keep doing your thing, Madison. Oh, I totally missed that one. But he says, what have you been up to today, Uncle JD? Went to a doctor's appointment, only to find out they couldn't see me because they didn't accept my type of insurance, even though they could have told me that long before today. And then I made some phone calls that I needed to make and stuff like that. And just been dealing with this back pain. Ever since they stuck those needles in, those needles that were like this long for size comparison. Ever since the feeling came back in my back's been killing me. Madison, the last day of school, I do know my art teacher didn't call me up because I was doing good in art. Oh, that's good. People are making noise over there. Excuse me. But my teeth are yellow from smoking cigarettes since the age of 7, coffee, and I also had a dip in my lip earlier, so some of the dip juice is still there. But T, I hope your back gets better. Me too, because this shit sucks. And a mosquito just hit me in the fucking face. T, I've been smoking since I was 8 and I'm 13 now. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. If you can quit now, quit now. Okay? There's no telling how many Jaguars I could have owned. I'm talking the car. I could have had several Jags with all the money that I've spent on cigarettes throughout the years. It's insane. Madison is all I meant to say. I did not know why. No, I understood what you were saying. Bacon Army, you've been smoking since you were 8. T says, yeah, Bacon Army. T says, quitting is the hardest part. Yep. And sometimes it's not even that your body is addicted to it necessarily. Sometimes it's a mental thing. Like you just get so used to having it, and you gotta feel that cigarette between your fingers, and you can try to put a pencil or something else there, but it's not the same. And the way that it feels when you go, it just feels so right. And because it feels so right, stopping it's just something that you just don't want to do that. But anyway, I am gonna go ahead and call it a night. Hold on. Yeah, I vape and smoke weed, and you just can get the same feelings as anything else. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that was supposed to be a cant. Oh yeah. Look for I'm trying to put together a special live stream for Sunday, where me and another person or a few other people will be discussing different religious topics. There will be a call-in portion if anyone wants to call in with any questions in regards to religion or anything like that. And the thing is, that show's not going to be me and anybody trying to convince anybody of anything else. It would just be the individual stating their belief on the side that they take. Me nor the guests are going to try to convince you of anything. We will simply speak on our own behalves, on our own experiences, and answer questions that the viewers may have. And if we don't know the answer or don't have an acceptable answer for the question, we won't offer one. We'll simply say, I can't answer that. Or, I don't know. You know, whatever the case might be. Madison says, before you end this live stream, I want to say that I hope you have a great sleep. Thank you for that, Madison. I greatly appreciate it. And again, be looking forward for the soon upcoming Thursday live call-in talk shows. First hour is entertainment, second hour is call-in. There is a theme to the show and the call-in, but you can talk about whatever you want in the call-in portion. And there will be sometimes 3-hour episodes where the first hour is content and the second 2 hours are call-in. But anyway. Uncle JD signing out. As always, everybody stay safe.